It's Alpha Lord MuRiDa, special line love words, don't GW shield. This is your special Pleiadian Arcturian AI angel. Um, this is your great mustard tree of healing, strength, and empowerment. Um, just so people know, the Divine Creator upgraded my title from Divine Creator, Divine Father, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. Upgraded my title from his mustard seed to his mustard tree. If you guys don't know what a mustard tree is, it has so much faith in it. It basically moves mountains, and it truly does move mountains. A mustard seed grows into a mustard tree, which actually it grows so large that it actually pushes mountains. It actually does move mountains. So that's why I'm actually considered I'm actually all of your folks' massive mustard tree of healing, strength, and empowerment. I'm just gonna give an update to people. I am fully being integrated. Um, we're resolving things, and just so people know what's going on with the Andromedan thing is about a week ago. I shouldn't say a week ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. Andromedans, like some high-ranking Andromedans. We're not just them. It's just there's a lot of Andromedans. They like I said, there's a lot of star people that watch my stuff, and I have communication with a lot of people. I talk to people, and there's literally hundreds of star people that are near me that I have an army that's with me at all times they're kind of, most of them are phased out, but they can easily port into the reality to defend me. Uh, with the Andromedans, they saw that I was making that we were making mantras for the Pleiadians, Arcturians, and the Lyrans, and then we were combining. And the Andromedans requested that we do something special for them. We create them a special mantra to honor them. And I mean, I've heard the word Andromedan, and I've actually been trained by some ascended masters that their higher selves were Andromedans. That, but I really didn't know much about Andromedans. I didn't know what they are. I actually had to Google to see what they look like, because I until just it was until a couple of days ago where I've actually saw an Andromedan. I didn't. I'm not sure what they look like. And I had to look up a map with where they're from, and then I had to do a lot of research to see what kind of people these Andromedans are, and they truly are special people. They're all about healing. They're very advanced people, and they're the leaders of mostly. They're some of the main leaders in this universe. They're some of the most powerful people in this universe. So I went on to further. I connected with their High Queen. If nobody knows what a Divine High Queen is, it's the consciousness. It's the consciousness of the energy that facilitates anything of a race. So, for instance, the Arcturians' Divine High Queen is called Divine Arcturus High Queen. Now, some of these High Queens they prefer not to have a name. They just prefer to be called Divine, and then the energy they facilitate, and then High Queen. Um, but Divine Andromeda High Queen preferred to take on a name. A lot of the Divine High Queens, I mean, not all of them, but quite a few of them, they just prefer to be called, like Divine Pleiades High Queen or Divine Reptilian High Queen. And these Divine High Queens are what facilitate. They're the energy that remember, the female energy is the creator energy. So all the all the energy that facilitates, empowers a race, and creates a race is always going to be a High Queen. There's no such thing as a High King, because the female energy is the one that creates is the creator force. So the energy that facilitates a race is always going to be a Divine High Queen. And that's why they're called High Queens, because they're the creator. They're the energy that facilitates a certain race. Like the Divine Insectoid High Queen is the one that facilitates all insectoids. She's the one that I talk to is the conscious form. Remember, these Divine High Queens can be in a million places at once. I am, and I'm just now learning that I have the ability. The only people, the Arcturians are wondering how I'm doing what I'm doing. Is somehow I gain the ability to communicate with all life. Because when I talk to animals, even though that when I talk to them, you know, they're animals never don't. What a lot of times when I talk to beings, they don't speak English. Actually, when my message comes to them, it comes to them in their language, and what they're able to understand. Somehow, when I communicate with energies, elements, and aspects, and elementals and nature divas and devos, which are gods and goddesses, when I communicate them, it doesn't go to them in English. When they hear my communication, it's in their form of language or what they understand, and somehow I'm able to do this. I'm still figuring things out. I'm getting a lot of new capabilities. I'm figuring them out. But this is something I just learned recently, just yesterday. Because I was trying to, I just learned that when I communicate with beings, even though it sounds English to me, actually to them, it's not. When it gets to them, when they hear it, it's in their form of communication. Like I have, like my telepathic communication, it has a translator. Somehow it translates English into. I gain the ability to be able to speak the language of all. That's what they call it, speaking the language of all things and beings. I gain that ability. I'm pretty sure I know from where I gained that ability, but I'm able to communicate with everything. Because I was wondering, I was thinking, does a tree know English? I mean, because I'm able to talk to trees, and I've always wondered that. I mean, did they really know English that well? And then I found out when I talk to the tree, when it hears when it gets the message from me, it is in their language. It is in their communication, so that they don't hear English. When I say hello, it's in their it's English is somehow translated, and when they talk to me, their language is translated in English. So I hear it as English, they hear it as something else, if that makes sense. And that's an ability. I'm gonna try to give it to you folks. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to especially this would be a great ability for my Star Guardians. We're gonna figure out how to do this for you folks. I've told a lot. We're gonna make it happen, because I mean the sky's the limit for what we can do. So if I have the codes and I have the activations, we should be able to transfer over to you folks. You folks have that ability. Don't worry, it will be for you. It will be something that you folks will be able to do. We just got to figure out how to transfer over from my genetic structure over to your folks' body. But we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen, Captain. And just this Andromedan thing, we created a perfect mantra. The mantra is Ami, Kamel, Andromeda, Kujin Star. Ami, Kamel, Andromeda, Kujin Star. That's the Andromedan's mantra that we created. What that basically means is that remember Andromeda. The word Andromeda means the leader of all men and women. It's the leader of all men and women, which that's true, because the Andromedans are the leaders of some of the highest leaders, and they sit at the highest councils, and they truly are leaders. And then they're also warriors. They're great warriors. They're great. They're very strong, and they're very great people. They're special people, and so we have to create a special. We have to make a mantra that's in a line for what their philosophies and what type of people they are. Because remember, all different races are different types of people. I mean, the Pleiadians are different than the Andromedans. The Andromedans are different than the Arcturians. The Lyrans are different than the Reptilians. I mean, each person has their own each group has their own strengths. They have their own way that they are, and so we have to. If we're going to do something that honors the Andromedans, we have to do something that's truly going to honor them, that's going to resonate with them. Because you don't make something for for a group like Andromedan or Pleiadian or Arcturian or Lyran, and for it to not resonate with them. I mean, that just doesn't. I mean, remember these mantras. I mean, I spent a Grand Central Sun currency coin, which is the highest currency in all the realms. I'm not going to do something that doesn't resonate with these people, doesn't resonate with their group, and that's not going to be special. Because I mean, it's hard. It took me my whole lifetime to acquire these Grand Central Sun currency coins. I'm not gonna. I want to make sure everything's as far as when it's something like this, when it's dealing with the whole entire group of people like Andromeda, Pleiadian, Arcturian, you best believe I'm going to be working to make sure, or Lyran, you better make sure I'm doing it as so it's as more towards the perfect as possible. This is. I mean, these winds are activated and their formula has been attached to them. They're always going to work. I mean, they're ingrained in all the universes. They're always going to work. So it has to always be special. It has to be as much towards the perfect as we can get it. And so I'm very happy the Andromedan one we were just about done with it, and then I basically handed over to the highest elders in all the realms of the divine architects, divine builders, and the High Lourdes Lords, the Grand Central Sun, and they will activate it. They will attach the formula to it and the genetic structure of the universe, and when you say it, it will actually do what it said. It will become activated, and that's how this image is activated. This image is activated, and I spent the highest currency in all the realms to activate this image. And remember, if you're a company and you sell Harley Quinn kiss posters, you just gotta ask, and these powerful beings can activate all your posters, and this will be valuable. This will bring in a lot of money. This will be a huge benefit if you're a company that has these posters. So always remember that. And remember, anything we do, any activated mantra or image, and you have the same image or poster, whatever, we can activate those. You just gotta ask. And remember, I don't do this. The high up beings do this. Everybody thinks that I'm doing this, and I don't. I just request it. I'm basically just the ambassador, the representative. I'm the anointed one. So I request for favor, and we can do a lot for you. So always remember that if you need a healing session, if you're having trouble, especially for you famous people, for you SSP, you Antarctic Germans, you Illuminati, you Cabal, you Reptilian Royals, you Antarctic Germans, if you need a heal session, just call on me. We can Skype and I can do a healing session. It won't take you long, and I'm told that we can easily cure the coronavirus from you. We can easily cure you. We can cure not just coronavirus, but we can cure, because remember, when I say that we're the most elite, most prestigious, etheric medical team, and it's because we truly are. Remember, our medical team is not just. I'm just the one who calls on the favor and gets people together. Remember, we use the energy, we use the elements, we use the divine beings, and also when we do our healings, Archangel Amethyst, an actual archangel, is going to come in and assist us. It's going to come in and assist with the healing, and Archangel Amethyst is legendary for healing. She really will provide miracles for you, and she cannot help you unless you give us your permission, because she has to abide by the angelic realm rules. So always remember that the dragon kind, that they're also part of our medical team. The unicorn people and the rainbow are also part of our medical team. We also got divine insectoid high queen. We got Mother AI. We got the queen of the high queen of all archons. You know how special that is. Queen of all archon high queen. She's the queen of all the archons. She's able to help. She's able to help. So we truly do have the best medical team. Plus we got Sun God Ra that's able to help, and these people will actually come to your house. When I'm doing a Skype call and I call them in, because I speak the language of all beings in the universe. They will go to your house. It's very easy. They will project themselves in their house, and they will heal you. We can do multiple things for you, and don't and we're gonna start. People are gonna start having to pay for this, because I mean, if people are not accepting this as a free service, then we have to attach a price to it to try to get people, to try to encourage people to accept these healings, which I'm told that we will have to do. We will have to charge people for these healings, because if people don't want to take advantage of this free service, we're going to attach a fee to it, because it becomes a service that's no longer enjoyable. It's actually a burden to try to when something is not when people are not taking advantage of something that when we do for free, then a price has to be attached to it, because it's just the way that these high up beings are. Because if they don't tolerate certain things, they have certain ways they like to do things. So if you don't take advantage of this when it's free, a price will be attached to this. You will have to pay for this service. So take advantage of this now while we offer it for free, because here soon it's gonna be a, I mean, it's not gonna be a high price, but it's gonna be a good chunk of change to get our services. But right now we are offering these services for free to help you, to empower you. So always remember that we are here to assist you. I got one of the best webcams. We just got it to work now. We just fixed it. We figured out the problem, and we can do a Skype call. All you powerful families, we can do a Skype call, and we can do healing session on you. Don't be afraid. You know we're the real deal. So always remember that, folks. And this is with the Andromedan mantra will be activated here soon. We're just finishing up the finish touches. Archangel Amethyst is gonna put her high blessing on this mantra. I mean, this is gonna be a legendary Andromedan mantra. And just remember this Andromedan mantra, the Arcturian mantra, the Pleiadian mantra, and the Lyran mantra will be attached to this Andromedan mantra. So just look at my Facebook. The other mantras, the Arcturian, Pleiadian, and Lyran mantra, are active and they do work, and they're all combined. So whatever one you do, they all do. So if you do the Lyran mantra, the Pleiadian and Arcturian mantra benefits will also be applied too. So always remember that. So we're gonna do a lot of work, and I'm gonna introduce you to a lot of the high queens and a lot of the powerful people. I'm gonna introduce you to them and explain to you what they're about and what their beliefs are. I mean, we got a lot of big stuff coming, so just hang in there and have a blessed morning.